What's up, Twitch? It's your boy SSJ8 Cody, special grade sorcerer of the anime manga sphere, and today I am here to read more manga with y'all, and with my co-host of the 3 episode test, my brother in arms, person who's with me in this new adventure in the trenches, Vexus, the lurking legend. How you doing today?
What's good? What's good? I'm doing great. I'm doing even better depending on the first words you heard in this stream.
I don't think it was Centuria, but
Well, there we go. We went ahead and did it anyways. That's so funny.
you
But I'm good. I'm hype. I can't wait. I've been really enjoying not just our read-alongs in general, but this series is, I could tell it's something special. There's a lot of potential here.
Yeah, I really like the artwork in this. I have been literally theory crafting in the back of my brain ever since we put down the last chapter that we got through. Um, Trying to figure out what other gods could exist in this universe, what other pacts could be made. Um, if there could be a way to bypass it, like how there's hockey to overcome devil fruits, there's heavenly restrictions to overcome curse techniques in JJK. Like there like is there a way to like normal humans in this verse can overcome these other powers? Like I'm very interested for what this is set up and like not just thank you for the thingy mabobber. Someone
You
did
know how it
something.
is.
Yeah, Vex gave me 69 bits. I gotta remember how to keep this screen up so that I can look at this screen and then look at this one. We're getting there though. But yeah, I really have
No, yeah,
been
I
enjoying
agree.
this.
My like One Piece theory brain has been like I've been wondering like because there's in One Piece the concepts of like the forest god and the sea god, and I'm like, what
Mm.
about are we gonna get like a sun god or some shit too? Like you know, and so like it's hard for me to not like tie everything back to One Piece at least a little bit, but the things that this story has potential to like expand upon, they've done a lot in 10 chapters, not just to like make us care for the characters that we have in front of us, but like to also just like really let you kind of run away with this kind of power system, I guess, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, I really. There's this game. I'm trying to remember it, but it has to do with it's Drakengard. Um, you have to make pacts with other dragons, and you have to give something up in order to work hand in hand with these dragons. And it really reminds me of that, where we had to see our main character. I've already forgot their name. So sorry, Julius.
Shut the fuck up. God, I cannot believe you just did that. I cannot believe.
Welcome back to
I
Re Zero,
actually hate
y'all.
it here. I actually hate it here. What the fuck? Oh my god.
But how he had to give up his mother's lives and all the other slaves' lives aboard that ship. What other restrictions or um, pacts could these people make in order to gain other powers? Or, what is the echelon? What is the upper limits that we can see from this?
Yeah, I want to know how many times he's already died.
I want to know what
Like
happens if
he
when
had
he
like
dies from old age.
he's Benjamin Buttons. You just I don't know. No, I don't know. Like that's crazy. Yeah. I think there also may be like a thing where it's like he ages at like 100th of the rate or something. Maybe
I was almost thinking
does
maybe
that
it'd
make
be like
sense?
To Your Eternity, where he would die, and then he would be brought back to when he first made the pact. If he dies of old age, like his body just resets.
That would be actually kind of crazy. Yeah, like I, man, I just want this baby to grow up and be happy, man.
and
Like
not look
this is
like the Ice
crazy.
Age
This
baby.
series is that doesn't bother me, but you pop off.
Yeah, that baby is like literally the root cause of all evil in the world. I'm gonna have to be so real with y'all. We do not stand with the Ice Age baby.
Nobody gives a fuck.
I'm chill. Like I.
That was pretty well timed. I gotta say, it's almost
Yeah, it
like I
really threw
played
me
it.
off.
We like to
I
have
was like,
fun
no,
here.
there's no way that was chat because they're on a delay.
But yeah, if we have any other thoughts to get into before this, or just rip that band-aid off, huh?
Uh, what are the odds this house doesn't get destroyed in the next 10 chapters? The one they're building?
No, that would never happen. It's a happy manga.
No. Yeah. We're just going to be Animal Crossing, from here on out.
I mean,
Stardew
I
Valley.
am. All right. So we open up with Julius. I'm thinking about moving. Ah! Living so close to the forest isn't safe, and I don't want to put others in danger. Where do you want to move to? Um, next to the sea? That sounds great. I don't remember what voice I gave them. You know, I've always wanted to live by the sea. Huh? No, it's just I was thinking that only Diana and I would move out. Wait, haven't we already read chapter 10? Or am I crazy?
Yeah, we're starting on 11.
Oh, we are starting on 11. Okay, good.
I was like, where? I was sorry. I was typing in my server.
No, you're good. I was. Yeah, because it ended with this page. Yeah, this fucker. With the other water powers. Huh. Alright, so we start off with, oh my god, this guy looks like an eraser. Death is a constant companion. How does one face the inevitable? Angvel, your mother was smiling until the very end. I was told my mother was a fearless person who died fighting on the battlefield. Her last smile is burned into my memory. She knew it would be my final memory of her. So she made sure to smile before she left this world. She always knew how to get to me. If you ever have a family of your own, make sure to smile for them, since you'll need to. Since you're so unapproachable. Shut up! Even my own father only ever smiled at me until the end. Bare your fangs at your enemy. Smile for the people you protect. Chapter 11. The Water King. I'm
This is
not
crazy.
good at smiling as my parents. Angville, come here. Look, she stood up on her own. Yo! The baby's growing up.
This is
Dude,
crazy.
this is actual peak. Diana! Diana
There
might
was
be a
like a
genius.
6-month time skip.
I guess, yeah. Or this is the
There's
this
no
is
way
the
this.
Isekai D&D baby.
Okay.
This is Baby Shark. This is
No, there was a legitimate 6-month time skip, but it might have skipped a little bit more.
Yeah. Diana, did you just try taking a step? Ah, too bad. But in front of these kids, I can. And then we see that motherfucker again in front of his jug, just sitting there, in front of these soldiers. What are you doing just sitting there? This place will soon become a battlefield. Go home. I won't. I'll let you off this time. You will? How generous of you. But I'm afraid I won't be letting any of you go. What? Glub, glub, blub, blub, blub. Hey, explain yourself. What are you doing? You'll know soon enough. And dog, he's just gone. That man
That's crazy.
atomized. Like from the from the neck up, there's nothing there.
It's like in Photoshop when you like magnetic lasso something and then hit delete and it gets rid of like half of it.
Yeah, it's
And you're
uh
like, wait, Control Z, Control Z.
dog. He on the next page, his body is standing there just wobbling, and everyone starts screaming, "Ah, what the hell did he do? Something's off! It's the enemy! Kill him!" And we see the eye pattern
Oh,
grow even more and more, and all of them start losing body pieces and parts of them just infinitely
this
around
is
him.
crazy.
And it starts playing Slayer as the man is sitting in the chair. It's raining blood. um, we're under attack. Draw your weapons. Give the men the order. And as like there's a puddle of blood and an actual army coming to assault
Uh,
this man on a chair. He's literally sitting on a chair, hitting the Jarl Balgrove. Like this man is
he's the regent.
this guy is crazy. Oh my! And on the next
He's the
page,
regent.
dude, he has like an explosion go off above him. This is crazy. And it just
And
starts
his shit-eating grin
exploding.
too.
Yeah, no, he is loving it. All of the other soldiers start gasping and they get exploded with like a I think I see what's happening. So what I think is going on, right, is we see the blood rising from beneath him, and I think he's using their blood to like congeal together and attack. And he's spreading that liquid out to like even make his attack even bigger. He's like using the water that the blood has in it. Or he has a blood god pact, which is scarier. And I don't um
No, he's straight up using the fucking piercing blood type shit.
he's like Choso. Y'all still here? SMH. Brother, you're late by 12 minutes. You'll never be first with that attitude. Oh, you mean like, dog, it's been a week. You're a week late. Anyway. Anyway, the
Let's
village
go knock
mentioned in
out
the report.
77 chapters real quick.
Yeah, let's do it. Is it far? It's about 60 kilometers from here. That's pretty far. One of the soldiers proves he's Timothy Jones, and he stands with one arm and says, I'll kill you! The man glances over at him, and as he stares him down, he says, Humans are nothing but water filled sacks to me. I can manipulate them in whatever way I please. And then he turns this man into second form cell and blows him the fuck up.
Oh my god. This is like when you tell a D&D player that there's a spell called create and destroy water and you're like I'm going to destroy the water in this guy's lungs or some shit like that and they're like no you can't do that. It's not an attacking spell. But for this guy it is.
I'm going to create water in his lungs. This is an attack. This is torture. Dude, but it's like
Just fucking
dude, he's
crazy.
literally manipulating the water inside the humans with the blood. Disgusting. You call
Yeah,
it
you can just like
control.
pop your eyes out like they're
Mm-hmm.
fucking popcorn. That's insane.
Don't let it fly all over the place when you got it everywhere. Ah, as if I care. Ah, I'm so bored. And then we get a fucking hyper realistic fucking image of like a village. Why? Was this rotoscoped in? Did you just take a photo of a village? I did you trace this in? That is a joke. I don't think they actually did that. It just looks really fucking good. Like actually, can we be so for real? You can see the doors and windows on these houses. Oh. The villagers are looking in surprise as it seems Angville is coming to visit them, and they get down on one knee. Welcome, Prophetess Elstree. Thank you for coming all this way. I thank you for your report regarding the prophecy, Knight Angville. My prophecies always come true, but the details are oft obscured. Oh, so this is the bitch who can see the future from that offset family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know not how the prophecy will manifest. A monster, un, a monster, an unknown illness, or perhaps an assassin from an enemy country. What I do know is that I can identify whatever may bring this king's death once I lay my eyes upon it. The monster you saw in the forest, and the superior being that followed. I must personally witness them to know for certain. First, I'd like to hear recounts from all those who saw this supernatural phenomenon. Understood. I will gather them now. Okay. Chekhov's gun. Calling it right now. Future lady's gonna see Julius. And they're gonna say Julius is the thing that's gonna kill the king. Right?
I think I think they're gonna say that it's the thing that's gonna defeat the thing that's gonna kill the king.
Or, even worse, it's the baby. They hate that baby more than
Oh
I hate the Ice Age baby.
shit! Oh my god! But I think it would make the most sense if the forest thing, because we saw the ocean thing, that's what gave him his powers,
Mm-hmm.
and then the forest thing tried to kill him. I think it only makes the most sense if the forest thing is what the king is afraid of. Since I believe they gave the issue or something to like not go into the forest in the first place. So I think that like they are going to try to task Julian with defeating the forest thing, maybe.
Even further,
Or yeah,
to
maybe
support
he
my
gets
theory,
pinned.
I think he gets pinned because Julius and this new water guy share the same power source, and they like have and their power is similar. And so, because she's from an offshoot family, she's gonna see that power source as the thing that's susceptible to the king. But it's not in Julius's hands that
Oh,
it's dangerous. It's in this guy's hands that it's dangerous. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, that could actually go crazy.
But we see the guy actually beat the army sitting in a chair, and he lifts one of the bodies up just to keep playing and congealing with his face. This is literally like Tatsuki Fujimoto, like uh, Junji Itoi, Junji Ito. I'll never let that one slip. Junji Ito, freaking body horror. This is gross. I don't like seeing the face like this. Um, and then he fills the freaking water cup with all the purified water and just drinks the rest of it after using it to kill an entire army. Well, I guess I didn't even need half. That was no fun. This won't do. My strength will wither at this rate. Clink. Oh, what an epic fucking display of like a battlefield too. And just showing the
That's
sheer power.
crazy.
He literally took down this whole army while sitting down and drinking a glass of water. Let's head to that village now. Yes, Master Orcos. I've been looking for a new toy. One that won't break even if I use all my power. And then we see Julius. The art style reminds me of Drifters. Isn't that one thing where like Jesus is the
Oh
bad guy?
Jesus.
Je- There's one more thing. It's some reason. Oh, look! If you hold her up, she can walk. Diana, you're so amazing. You're already 1 year old. It's been a year. Wow. Yeah, it's that one. Is that the one where Jesus is evil? Drifters or Fire Force? Oh.
Wait.
I just be saying something. No, Drifters is really goaded. Um, it's been a year though. We got to talk about that. That's kind of crazy. It's been a whole year since Diana's mom died, and Julius has got this power. Um,
Yeah, that is insane.
by the way, Julian, how old are you? I'm not sure. Maybe 13 or 14 or 15? I don't know when my birthday is, so I can't really say. Really? Then we'll celebrate your birthday together with Diana's first birthday. He's the Black King so far. Right. Doesn't that sound like a good idea, Angvo? Yeah. By reporting the forest anomaly, it seems like I'll receive quite the reward. So let's throw a special celebration for 2 birthdays tonight. Yippee! It'll be my first time I celebrate my birthday. You must be excited, Julian. Yeah. Okay, we gotta start prepping. Julian, let's catch some fish to cook. And I'm going to head out and meet with Prophetess Elstree. Julian, at around noon, the prophetess will come ask about what happened in the forest, and I'd like you to cooperate. Okay. Look, Diana, it's the sea. Ah, blah, blah. Ooh, boo, boo, boo. Sploosh. Splish. The sunrise is the sunrise is beautiful, isn't it? Oh, that's such a beautiful panel with those two. I don't want anything bad to happen to them. Freaking Julian starts thinking to himself, I feel like I'm dreaming. Every day is peaceful. I live a modest but blessed life along with my family. It's been almost too calm lately. Swoosh. And I've started thinking that this happiness just might continue forever. Wow. Don't say that, dude. Uh, I love. Oh, he's like happy. Oh, but I see some clouds in the distance. It might rain tonight. I will need all witnesses to recall the events in the forest in as much detail as possible. How the entities attacked and what forms they took for starters. After hearing all they have to say, I will assess if these beings aim to kill the king, as well as their relevancy to the prophecy, and then we shall conduct another investigation of the woods. Now then, call in the witnesses one by one. Understood. It was a gigantic beast. It had multiple heads and could understand human speech. I would like to ask Cody to skip all the Diana dialogue for the love of God. Wow, that's crazy. I would like to ask Saint
Oh
Shady
my
to
god.
hold his peace and my nuts. Thank you. Did the did the monsters speak or behave in any specific way? It definitely wanted to kill every single one of us. That's what I know for sure. Fuck to it. After that, I'm a monster in the form. Oh no, I know this guy is the son. Yeah, Hawk 2 is a good voice for him. After that, a monster in the true form of human appeared. Everything in the woods started to us, insects and beasts alike. It's as if the entire forest had a will and wanted to kill us. Why do you suppose these monsters attacked you? Who knows? But it was clear all of them monsters had some kind of objective. So far, it doesn't seem like this is related to the king's death. Why would they attack the villagers? As I thought, I should see it with my own eyes. Next. Next. Julian, come inside. Okay. What is this? The atmosphere changed. It's suffocating. Something's not right. There's a darkness. A deep and all consuming darkness. Wait. Stop. What is this dreadful aura? Holy shit, this is
Whoa.
so cool. Okay.
This looks insane, bro.
Okay. We got two things to note. Uh, one of Julius's eyes is glowing. We see the two glowing eyes from the Cthulhu monster, and then there's a motherfucking goat to the left. Where'd the goat come from? Like, I get that everything else is making sense. Where did we get the goat? Are we gonna? Are That's me. Shut up, Shady. I will not have this.
I think we've
I
seen it before, have we not? It was in the woods, remember?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But we saw it in the woods.
So this ain't
But
just a normal goat.
but that was when Julius was trying to like stop Diana dialogue. Diana was looking at it from the forest, and Julius couldn't see it from far away, but we saw the goat looking in. But I didn't think that they had already made contact, unless. Hmm. What
I
if.
don't know. Maybe it's gonna explain it, but that is the same goat is all I'm saying.
Yeah, this looks sick, though.
It's gotta be. Yeah.
I really like it. Oh, man. I could look at this for hours. This is fucking sick. That's me. I'm the goat. Pleased to meet y'all. Ah! How could I have misinterpreted the details of the prophecy so greatly? What on earth did I misunderstand? Prophetess Elstree, are you alright? What is the meaning of this? I don't understand. It's you, harbinger of the king's downfall, the darkness that'll engulf the world in flames. You are the one that will bring the night
Damn
upon the
it.
land. It is the sworn enemy of this country. Julian is. Angville? What's going on? No, you're wrong! How could you say that? There's no way this boy would ever kill his majesty! He has no reason to do such thing! He has nothing to do with the prophecy! What are you talking about? That young boy is just a victim of fate's whims. I'm talking about the baby in his arms. I,
Oh no!
yo! Brother! Brother!
This is crazy.
I, oh my god.
No shot.
Oh my god, my heart is pounding. Holy shit. What? How repulsive! She shall spread death just by existing. She is the possessor of the ancient and destructive soul. What the hell are you saying? Oh, wait then. If we go back, was that not. That's the baby's eyes glowing! Oh my god! Oh my god. What Mira sacrificed her life to give her birth. She was born to be loved. Don't even joke about that. I won't forgive you. What I stand to gain from making jest about this situation? We must kill her while she's still a baby. As she grows, it will become harder and harder to do so. And she reaches her hands out. Angville, as the king's representative, I order you to kill that baby at once. This is insane. Oh my god. It's been so calm lately. I thought this happiness would last forever. A merciless command directed at those innocent eyes. Wow. I need to take a sip of my drink. Wow.
This is fucking crazy.
They pulled that trigger really fucking quick. Holy shit. Oh, that was the baby's eyes glowing. I thought it was like the Cthulhu eye monster behind him. No. I'm stupid. Oh, Man, that is a great fucking reveal. What a great twist.
Yeah, I can't believe you called that.
I got manga brain. Um, Western border and headquarters. To what kind of king did Angville swear her allegiance? Knight Angville, for your heroic deeds in this battle, you have been appointed to the king's guard. Oh, and this is like way back in the day because we see how much younger the girl is here next to Angville. Oh, Supreme Lord, it is truly a great honor. However, I am afraid I wish to decline this opportunity. What? And Imu-sama, sorry, the king, is not having it. This child's, this child's parents were killed in the war, and I wish to raise her in their stead. I humbly request time for this purpose. What a preposterous reason! But the king stands from his throne and makes his way down towards Angville, kneeling before him. And he kneels down to Angville's level. The responsibility of your parents' death lies with me as the king. Oh, he's speaking to the child. I deeply apologize. My lord, to say such a thing. Elstree, make sure to pay sufficient compensation to all subjects harmed by the war. Angville, and the king rises back to his feet. In the southern lands, there is a peaceful district that is abundant in nature. Give her a new life there. Build a house for this child who has lost her family and home. Provide her a place of solace and refuge. Yes, your majesty. I am deeply grateful. His majesty is beyond compassionate. I'm willing to lay my life down for the sake of this land ruled by his majesty. If a time come when the majesty needs me, I vow to rush to any battlefield, and I will slay any enemy. And we return back to the present with Julian holding Diana, no matter who they be. Hangville, I stand here as the king's representative. My voice is the king's voice. My orders are the king's orders. Therefore, my will is the king's will. A knight is completely unforgivable to disobey the king. But this cannot be. You are mistaken. We see a pattern start to ooze and take control over Elstree's eyes. Just now, I foresaw a glimpse of the new future. I shall show you this vision of a world engulfed by flames. And she reaches her hand out to Angville.
Holy shit.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Uh, yo.
This
We
is breathtaking. What the
so we see
fuck?
like a Rei Ayanami like rising from the ground. Uh, there's a mountain of bodies. We see one, two, three, four, five, six distinctive figures with a wolf. On the one on the leftmost. I'm trying to make out notable features. Obviously the king in the four-pointed crown with the Nosferatu freaking horse. The horse has like 8 different legs, like that horse Loki got. Um, this is actually insane. I have so much I want to talk about. I just want to theory craft. My, I know I could just keep reading, but I also just want to keep looking at this page. You know?
This is fucking crazy, man.
Because now I'm like, oh, if we see someone with a dagger using a little black flame power, we saw them way back when during this prophecy, or we saw them foreshadow. Like if we see someone with a feather in their cap, like there. This is literally like seeing God Valley silhouettes or something. Like it. This is so cool.
That little knife or dagger looks. That is like a crazy effect on that, right?
The fact that like the manga panel only show like where her hair is. Like you see like where like her hair has like all the stars and everything behind her, but where her hair cuts off is just completely white back there. Like everything about this. Um in the lower right corner we can see the king dead, surrounded by his guards. We see someone else holding a baby as they're dying. And then a world engulfed by flames. And then someone else in the lower left panel. Oh my god. Oh, that would seem to be Diana on top of a mountain of
That's
corpses, and she's got like crow feathers, like around. Whoa, this is a sick design. You'll get there eventually because I've been thinking about it nonstop since I finished it. Lol, that's I love to hear
do
it.
we think do we think this main body in the foreground beneath her is Julian?
I
It's got the same hair part.
I almost thought it was Julian holding the baby with the in the middle panel back beforehand over the roar. I'm also wondering what's roaring, but like, it could be Julian. Just
Yeah, I think she killed Julian in this. Like that's what this is, her standing over, because this guy's like clearly the most important of all of these corpses, right? The
yeah,
way that like it's like taking up most of the panel.
I could see that. Um, we
That's crazy.
return to the present. Angville is literally like hit with an infinite Tsukuyomi. Do you understand now? Our world stands at a crossroads. Angville rises to their feet and puts their helmet on. Angville. Julian, hand over Diana. And Julian's mark starts to crack across his face. And he starts to sprint out of the house, holding Diana in both arms. Whoa, whoa, what was that? What happened? Lady Elstree, don't let that boy get away. Prepare for battle. And all of the king's guards arm themselves against Julian. And we see Angville watching from behind. Diana, branded as a demon child. Ugh. Next chapter. Woo, that should do it. Diddy, it's Julian Langville. And we see Julian is set Diana down in a corner as he's standing off against Angville. What? Angville, if you try to protect that baby, then the villagers shall face retribution for betraying their country. It would be a greater punishment if someone suffered in your place, right? Such is the person you are, after all. Hey, what are you guys doing? Night killing. Whoa! You villagers have done no wrongdoing. However, if you cross this line, you will be branded as a traitor and purged. So shut your mouths and stay put. This is crazy. Um, so he's not gonna execute the kid. They're really gonna make Angville do this, which is kind of crazy because like if it's really just about killing the kid, make someone else do it. You don't need to make Angville. If you have such a problem doing it, you obviously have other people there to do whatever. Nitpicking. Um, we cut back, and Julian's begging Angville to stop, pleading with her. She's manipulating you, isn't she? You wouldn't do this. You're wrong. I'm acting of my own free will. In the future, countless innocent people will die, all because of Diana. There's no way that's true. You know that's not true, right? We live together as a family, so you of all people should know that. I know. I know it's not true. I believe in Julian and Diana. Their future prophetess, Elstree, showed me the future prophetess Elstree is obviously a lie, but I cannot disobey orders. If I try to disobey orders now, then those soldiers will probably resort to force. Diana and the other villagers will get dragged into this. There will definitely be casualties. Elstree will not hesitate to make sacrifices if it's in the name of the Supreme Lord. That's why I'm begging you, Julian. Please, just kill me. Oh my god. Then take Diana and run away from here. If you kill me, I'll be deemed incompetent. The villagers will be spared. Ending me should be easy if you use your power. I'd rather end the situation with my own life than kill you and Diana. Please, Julian. Please, Angville. No more. Angville! Abba! Abba! Angville! Stop! Freeze. And they stop in place and thud to the ground on one knee. We're going to leave this country, and we'll never come back, so I'm begging you, please don't kill her. No, you don't understand. No matter what you say, they won't give up. That vision was alive, but the king being killed is not. Oh, I see now. I mean, I kind of got it when they were explaining it during the beatdown. Tell me, Julian, what kind of family do you want to give Diana? What sort of life do you envision for her? I want her to live without any worry. I want to show her a world free from any suffering. That's quite a task for you to undertake. You'll have to fight with all your strength on her behalf. What will I have to fight? This unforgiving world. And we cut back to the present with Angville holding Julian, telling Julian to fight. And as the power starts to overtake Julian, he puts his face, he puts his hand back to his face and takes the power back from himself and refuses to fight Angville. Why won't you fight? I won't use this power to hurt my family. I won't use my power to hurt my family. That's a crazy cool panel. Please, I can't take this anymore. Angville, draw your sword. End this. Shing! And they draw their sword at Julian's neck. Her heart is torn between love and loyalty. I gotta grab
God
a
damn, man.
drink real quick.
That shit is tragic.
Oh man, I've never had this happen before.
Wow.
My drink's so cold that when I opened it, it freezed on top.
It
I
freezed on top.
yeah, it freezed on top.
Sorry.
I didn't know how else to describe it because it. Oh man, what a stream! Yeah, this is some tragic ass shit. I feel really bad for Angville. Nobody knows how the prophecy is gonna unfold, which is why everyone is taking it differently. Game of Thrones type shit. Oh man, I didn't watch all of Game of Thrones. I got to season 5 and
No,
quit.
yeah, but I think like she opened up by basically saying that she
Believe in
doesn't know
it.
if it could be this or that or that. All she could see is the results, you know.
She can see the results, and I think she can see, like I said, she can see the amount of power that Julian and the baby by proxy have. And that's what scares her, you know? But still, we cut back. What are you waiting for, Angville? Kill her this instant! The future of our king and country is at stake! Lady Elstree, why put on a spectacle like this? If you leave it to us soldiers, we can carry out the deed. Hey, I was saying that. Silence! I want to see where Angville's loyalties lie. Betrayal of the Supreme Lord is absolutely unforgivable. She's a complete fanatic. What should I do? What's the right move? Should I take that prophetess hostage? No. The villagers and soldiers are too close. If it turns into a brawl, there will be casualties. I can't fight while holding Diana either. Um, Julian looks out to the crowd and he has like a flashback to a woman to the village he had a conversation with, I guess. You're not sure how to raise a child? Yeah. I didn't grow up in a nice home or anything, so I'm worried about whether I can raise Diana properly. I think it's fine to worry like that as you go along. Just aim to be someone children can proudly look up to. If you can be a sincere person like that, I think that's more than enough. Take a look over there. Up you go. Oh, oh, that's Joseph's wife.
Yeah,
Look,
she's like the wet nurse.
it looks like they're having fun.
Who,
Yeah, she helped take care of Diana when
mm-hmm.
Julian went to go work. It makes me wonder who's the child. Julian, it's because of you we can make more memories like this. Thank you for saving Joseph. You're fine just how you are. I know you'll raise Diana well. And then we cut back to the present with her seeing this unfold. Abba! Be someone that child can proudly look up to. What? What? That's the that's their baby's voice.
Yep.
Abba!
Yep.
Marie. I'm sorry, Joseph. As she's saying with tears welling up in her eyes. And Joseph locks the fuck in. I've never seen anyone stop voice acting baby. Oh man, I think I'm doing good. I'm like 2 for 2 right now. But no, he you can skip them. That's crazy. Oh my god, both of them crossed the line. Lock in. How foolish. And then all of the villagers start crossing the line to get to Angville. Marie, Joseph, why are you? Julian risked his life to save my husband. That's all the reason I need. And then the old man hunter comes in too, and the other villagers start coming. Dude! Ah! She's right. That's more than enough reason. Hey, who said you could cross the line? Julian and Diana are part of this village. We won't let you harm them any further. That that's so peak. Oh man. And TT puts her hand on Angvil's hands and says, Angvil, this has gone far enough. Don't try to bear it on your own. All these fools don't understand the gravity of the situation they're in. It seems we must wipe the entire village off the map. Knight Gillimere, slaughter them all. As you wish. Soldiers, draw your weapons. Dude, this is actually bad now. So she says, slaughter them all. And the old man Hunter wastes no time. He jumps to the. Oh! Old man Hunter and Joseph waste no time. Joseph throws him to the fucking rooftops to get a vantage point. Angvil turns around and. Dude, the double page spread! Hits this motherfucker with her sword and throws him into a horde of other dudes. The prophetess is getting pissed off and starts screaming, Angvil! Knight Gillimere starts trying to take a defensive stance for the prophetess, and he starts blocking arrows that are incoming at her. Old man Hunter is not having it today, and he is knocking them arrows back. Stand back for now. Take Lady Elstree somewhere safe. Vanguard, keep the enemy in check. I'm sorry, Julian. It's all right, Angvil. I know your intentions are honest and true. Julian, take Diana and Titi and run away. Even you can't fight them while protecting Diana. But what about you and everyone else? Listen carefully. Their target is Diana. If you take her and run away from here, the soldiers will have no choice but to chase after you. Some soldiers will stay here to suppress the villagers, while others will pursue you. Their military strength will be divided in two. We have a better shot at surviving that way. I will protect the villagers. I won't let anyone die. Dude. That leaves you to defeat the pursuers. Can you do that, Julian? I can. Angvil. We can't stay here anymore. The four of us have to leave the village. Everything will be all right, TD. I'll catch up to you soon. Let's meet up at a point beyond the eastern grasslands. Oh, okay. I'm sure there's a place where all of us can live peacefully together. For now, just keep focus and keep Diana safe as Angvil charges into battle and starts mowing down these soldiers like they're literally nothing and carves a path for Julian and TT to escape through. As Julian and TT make their dash, Knight Gillimere makes his stance and says, I won't let you escape. And he goes to swing his mace down at them. But as he does, Old Man Hunter puts a fucking arrow through his arm. And they are able to get out of there. How did he manage to hit in my armor gap with such precision from that distance? Thank you! And the old man literally gives Julian a thumbs up. Dog, I fucking... Old men in anime are so cool, dude. Anime and manga, I know we're reading. I don't care. He's still cool. Chase after that baby. It's the highest priority. They've started chasing us. Try to divert as many of them as you can. We need to make things easier on Eggville's side. Right. Keep back. Don't push yourself. Keep calm and don't panic. Women and children, get behind us. No! And Angvil comes to her rescue and explodes these motherfuckers away. Everyone attack! Get her! Angvil once served in the Western military campaign and was called the Unrivaled Cloaked Knight. She's a heroic warrior. It won't be easy to take her down. It'll eat up a lot of our time without a doubt. No. Soon the tide of battle will be in our favor. So the future has been foretold. And we see her eye has that power swept over her again. It hurts. Oh. Grah! She's stronger than I expected. Or rather, she's tough and unyielding. She's probably a gentle person who's not suited for conflict to begin with. That's precisely why she's become so strong when she needs to protect her allies. And we see Angville literally has blood pouring out from her armor, but it's not stopping or deterring her from protecting everyone behind her. Commander, be careful. You'll strike with the blunt edge of your sword until the bitter end, huh? You've deflected every attack without killing a single one of our soldiers. I've lost many of my friends in that Western War. But I also have many friends who say they were saved by you. It's unfortunate we have to meet this way. Angville, you who brandishes a magnificent and mighty sword, I respect your virtue and noble deeds. I am Ironclad Gillamy, commander of the Knight of a regiment bearing my name, and I challenge you to a duel. Staying true to the knightly code, they face each other head on. I don't know
This guy's
why I
actually
gave him
kind
that
of a
voice,
Chad.
but yeah, yo, absolutely. I think the voice suits him. It's very Chadly.
It's just Gilliam, by the way. It's
Uh,
not William.
oh, Gilliam. I like that. These two great heroes would have stood side by side had fortune favored them. Centuria.
God, that's a bar. That
Dude,
is a bar.
uh, that Alabama accent. Tony Tony Chopper.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
hello.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Speaking of stupid, stupid, stupid. Patrick's in my room. Holy smokes, dude. I think I understand what people were on. Hashtag not sponsored, but Dr. Pepper, y'all are killing it. Creamy coconut. I like that creamy nut.
Okay.
As
Fucking crass, man.
as Gilliam swings his mace down, it actually
Yuck.
shatters Angville's sword in half. But it doesn't matter because Angville's gonna swing with the rest of the sword hilt. And in a double page spread, we open up the chapter Iron Heart, Iron Will. The sound of death thunders throughout the battlefield. Dude. The sword didn't even reach. This is so sad. Oh, it did. It got in his arm. Because on the next page, we see Gilliam goes, "Ugh!" And we see Angville has a lot more blood spurting from their helmet. And they have a considerable amount of there's a hole in them. And they're bleeding out on the floor. This weapon crushes organs as well as armor. You're one step away from a fatal wound. Stay put and don't move, and I won't take your life. And Angville stands down. No, Commander Gilliam, you're underestimating her. You have no kind of person. You have no idea what kind of person Angville is. When I was a soldier in Angville's regiment, I saw hell. The stink of corpses permeated the town. The battle would be later known as the Western War. It was an endless fighting with no replenishment or reinforcements. We were all gravely wounded. Commander Angville, I hear a voice. Help me! Ah! They're still here. Call for a physician. And Angville lifts the bookcase off of who we now know as TT. It looks like the enemy came through the back door, then slaughtered the parents when they tried to escape. Did they try to run away, even if it meant abandoning their child? We have no right to judge them. War and death rob them of their humanity. It's devastating. We cannot let humanity's loving kindness succumb to evil and terror such as these. I'll never allow it. Commander, we've been ordered to retreat. Let's hurry. The battlefront will be pulled back to this town. There are still civilians remaining. Commander, this child is the only survivor left. The rest of you retreat without me. I'm going to stay and look for more. And we see Angvil starting to get up from the pool of their blood, and they stand. This person doesn't bend. She won't give in no matter what. You shouldn't have been able to withstand that. I've dealt with far heavier blows. As they remember that giant fucking bear wolf monster amalgamation from the forest. I have no choice but to take your life. What will you do with a broken sword? The outcome of this fight is set. There's no changing it now. I'll make sure to crush your skull. It'll be painless all over one blow. And Angvil doesn't raise their sword, but their fist and punches the fucking mace away.
That's crazy.
They literally parried it. It's just like Dark Souls. After parrying it with their fucking fist, it makes the guy's arm bleed even more because that's where Angvil originally hit them with their sword hilt. But not wasting any time, they use their other hand to grab them by the cloak, and he says, "Wait a minute!" And Angvil headbutts the shit out of him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ha! I knew it. She is glorious. Dude, she left his head indented. Oh my god,
dude. That's crazy.
Dog, this is literally the indomitable human spirit. Here stands the embodiment of indomitable. This is literally Duros on crack. Oh my god, I love you.
All I'm seeing is that Squidward meme from the Discord the other day. You see it?
The Resident Evil meme?
Yeah.
Squidward! Squidward!
Oh my god. But that's how you handle a fight. The shit looks so fucking cool. Every single attack, I felt like there was a significant amount of like heft and force that was conveyed by the way that it was drawn. That shit looks sick.
That was a 2-hit fight. That was a duel.
Yeah, there wasn't even like a lot of like crazy flashy choreography or anything like or Sakuga or whatever the fuck. It was just like brilliant art. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, and I mean, I for as much as I don't like Speedwagon characters, having the knight there to get the flashback on the Western War to just flesh out more of these characters. Like we knew that TD's parent and all of this other stuff had happened, but just to flesh out the world, Angvil, TD, to show how like the army was like handling the situation. Like there's so much that this fight did that
Yeah.
I really liked it. It was really good. All hail Angville. You know what? You're so right, Shady.
True.
At first you had my curiosity, but now
Oh
you
my
have my
god.
erection.
A single person can defeat 1,000 enemies. Chapter 18. The future as foreseen. Withdraw. Calling it Speedwagon moment is crazy, but accurate as because it is because the soldier literally turned into Speedwagon. It was like, all exposition what happened on this battlefield and tell you why Angville's the goat. Like, uh, Angville draws the hilt of their sword and tells the prophetess to withdraw their troops immediately, and she starts laughing. Hee hee hee, like a Clash Royale king. Hee hee ha, hee hee ah. This is the very future I witnessed. He arrived just in time. What? Oh fuck!
This is bad. Holy shit.
Oh my god! It's Jover. Uh, Aardvark or whatever his name is. The water boy descends down from his puddle.
It's that's Bobby Boucher.
Yeah, Bobby Boucher has his eye power growing out. Angville says, "Who?" And as they say it, they're immediately hit and fucking thrown through several buildings. Angville! Oh my god, no, no, no. They're limp. Angville is just limp. Um, and Bobby Boucher says, "So, what's going on here?" And then he looks at all of the other villagers. No, Arcos. Thank you, Shady. I'm sure you are gonna love me calling him Bobby Boucher this whole stream. Um, Arcos looks at all of the other villagers, including the baby and Joseph's wife and Joseph's dad. What's happening? And he starts lifting them all, even the baby. Oh, ah. This is so bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. Do you need me to kill them? Master Arcos, ignore these people. They aren't important. Is that so? A boy holding a baby just ran off moments ago. That baby is the child of prophecy. A kid and a baby? Seriously, what a letdown. The boy has supernatural powers like you, Master Arcos. Oh, what an unsightly grin. Quiet! You wait here. And he drops all of them. Thank God. I'm going after the boy. Oh my god. Julian, I can't run anymore. Titi, make sure to hold on to Diana tightly. And get ready. Huh? And he picks Titi up and fucking yeets her. Yeah! Aha! Bah! Eek! As they're flying over the forest, and Julian is fighting all of the soldiers. And then as TD starts returning to the earth, wait, hey, how am I supposed to land? And then Julian catches her.
What a Chad.
I'm going to throw you in the
That's
air so that I can
crazy.
fight all of these guards on the ground. There's still a lot more soldiers on the way. We're going to run away now. Next time, give me a heads up before you toss me like that. Joseph's wife and everyone wakes up. Huh, what? Where's Angville? It can't be. With those injuries. Ah, ah. Dude, this guy's still alive and laughing.
He ain't got no face. He got white bearded.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm getting closer. Splendid. Finally, some excitement. And we see chasing behind Arcos, standing in his way with Gilliam's mace is Angville, huffing and puffing. I won't let you pass beyond this point. Oh, really? Her willingness to die for others drives her forward. Dude, chapter 19 opens up. The Indomitable Knight versus the Divine Nobleman. This is bad. Not
This is
Pop, a kind
terrible.
who did blow his shit smooth off, though. You know what I'm saying? He blew his shit smooth off. Pop out. So, Angville and Arcos meet face to face. Angville says, I respectfully ask that you step aside, Master Arcos. I have no desire to fight. The esteemed son of the Supreme Lord. Yawn! Who cares?
Crazy.
Yeah, he's the son of the king. He's the guy.
So the king has to know about the forest thing then.
What if the king made a deal with the sun thing if there is a sun one? Well, he has to because the prophetess. I mean, I assume anyone who has an eye power like that just made a deal with some sort of god or something. And we see the prophetess whenever she goes to see a future, even though it manifested later on, maybe their bloodline made a deal with some sort of god or something, and their bloodline gets that power, Kenkai Genkai type deal. And all I think all of these gods have their powers, like have that weird bubbly curse mark type effect, like coming from their eyes, you know what I mean? So the king has to know because like directly underneath him is the like for so long has been the prophetess. Am I crazy for thinking that?
No,
Like,
I
even
get
more
you.
so,
I
his
just
son
think that
having these
like the
powers is
king,
crazy.
yeah, the king has to know a ton more than it's crazy that it seems that the prophetess doesn't know shit. Like, you know what I mean? So like I think the king might know more than she does.
That yeah, I think so for sure on that front. Also because, like I said, she is from an offshoot family, so like maybe the other like members who like directly reincarnated also reincarnated the power, I guess, would know more or as much as the king is what I'm saying, I guess. Maybe they have like a long maybe they I hate to keep using Naruto as a reference, but maybe they have like their own like Uchiha tablet or a records that like those that side of the family would keep only for those esteemed branch members to read so that they can better serve the king. You know, like a set of guideline or like a instruction booklet. I'm phrasing it worse and worse as I'm trying to get my point across. But some sort of like collection of records for that branch. I love talking about this
I
series.
just
It's so good.
I think it's highly likely that there's a lot more of people who have these powers, and it's not just like these, you know, like you're saying, the possibility that what the prophetess has is like some other gift from some other being. Yeah, I believe in that's absolutely valid, but I'm thinking that like there's probably a lot more of people with these types of things, you know.
I'm just wondering for
Like
how
this.
many different gods could exist because it can't be like devils in Chainsaw Man where like everything has a devil.
Yeah,
You
I don't
know?
know. Yeah, I just don't even know how crazy this shit could get. You know what I mean? Like, I have no idea what to like, kind of like what scale to think on, like on how crazy this shit could get.
Yeah, it could be like sense to be a hero level. Could just be. It could all be a nothing burger, and we're reading too into it. But from what the author has been able to pull out so far, I doubt it. This has been really, really good. Who cares?
Yeah.
He's just up ahead, isn't he? The kid worth my time? Master Arcos is a transcendent being. He's on a level far beyond ordinary people. He inherited his godly powers from the Supreme Lord. However, so
That's insane.
how many people did the king sacrifice from his country to make this? Oh my god. I see you haven't inherited his majesty's character. Ah! My father! He's a lost cause. I heard he used to take whatever he wanted by force. But now he's nothing but a feeble-minded old man. He's gone soft. He's unworthy to be king. And as he says that, Angvil takes the mace and tries to reach towards Arcos' face. I can't forgive anyone who shows such arrogance towards the Supreme Lord. Not even you, Master Arcos. Ha ha ha! What are you, an idiot? You're rebelling against the Supreme Lord right now. You're just full of contradictions, aren't you? Don't you know that the baby you're so desperate to protect is the one prophesied to one day kill the king you serve? You say you revere the king, but your actions will lead to his death. You're half-assing everything. How can you win this battle when you can't even make your mind up? Go on, tell me, do you really think that battlefields are that forgiving? Little hero of the West. And he takes the water and forms it into like an animal claw. Even now, there are nights when nightmares keep me awake. That war left me endless grief for my lost comrades, regret for the countless I couldn't save, and inescapable guilt that I was the sole survivor. Damn. I should have died instead of Mira. At that time, I thought we were the same, this kid and I. Julian, you're awake? Yeah, Diana was fussing. Hey, Angvil isn't in bed. Looks like everyone's up. You can't sleep, Angvil? Yeah, it's that kind of night. Oh well, I guess we have no choice but to keep you company tonight. How lucky I was to not be alone with my pain on such a night. Many times I thought to myself, I wanted to save those children. But the ones being saved was me. Oh, Supreme Lord, I'm afraid I found something I cherish more than this country. And I must point my blade at you in order to protect them. Please forgive me. Oh! I love using my powers to mangle the human body. And we see Angvil, I think, dead in front of Arcos. Especially killing people by turning them into mush. The glossy muck, dark and grimy, yet vivid. They take on so many shapes and colors. Nothing is as intoxicating as destroying the human form. The feeling of absolute power is exhilarating. All the corpses hail me as the greatest of them all. Oh my god, this is crazy. Uh, dude, thank you, Kusoland, for following. And what up, Kuso? Uh, but I've grown tired. Yeah, of dealing with normal humans. It's no different than a child playing with dolls. When you grow up, it's only natural to want more of a thrill, right? How should I kill the kid with powers like mine? And Angvil fucking gets up. This guy is pure evil. He thinks nothing of crushing others to fulfill his desires. I can't let him catch up to Julian and the others, and they stomp. I've made my choice. I'm going to protect those children. No, girl, you're gonna die for real, for real, for real. How is she
This
still
is
standing?
insane.
You are literally the end. I'm so scared, Vex. I know they'll pull the trigger
It's
on
already
it too.
done.
Do you
It's
think?
already done. This is death. This is death whales. Yeah. This is. There's no way.
This is not. Oh my god, this isn't my guy from Hell's Paradise. No. No, no, no. They're not gonna go
I
out
don't know how many
swinging.
times they have to. I don't know how many times they have to like put themselves directly in harm's way to preserve the plot before you like. This is it. There's no way this isn't it.
Julian will save them at the last second. It's gonna be fine. Chapter 20, A Chance Meeting. Corpses piled high, slaughtered in the name of protection. And we see Julian rushing through the forest and beating up more of the soldiers. What's wrong with you all? You're all ganging up on us to kill a single baby! Do you really see nothing wrong with that? We don't want to do this either. Lady Elstrie's prophecies always come to pass. That baby is the child of prophecy. She will one day burn this country to the ground. For many of us, this country is our home. We will fight for the sake of our families. It's only natural that you do the same for yours. There's no turning back for either of us. And we cut back to the battlefield and we see Angvil getting assaulted by the water that Arcos is producing. Damn it, my armor! Get it together! I'm holding back on both power and speed. Come on, make this worth my while. Angvil takes the vase and goes to swing at Arcos again, and he blocks it just like Gara with the sand. You won't even leave a mark at this rate. This is just a game to him. That works in my favor. There's such a huge gap in power that his guard is down, and that's my only shot at winning. And we see water actually like pierce through Angvil. Dog, what? It shoots through them, and then the water that's stuck to the tree also like raises their shoulder, and they fall to the ground. Yeah, water shot up from the ground. Oh. Both the ground and trees hold water. Water exists everywhere. There's no escape. Crap, did I kill her? And at the last second, she takes the mace and makes another attempt to try to hit Arcos. Looks like you're still with us. Ha! So freaking desperate. Feigning death. Angvil takes the remaining hilt of their sword that they have, but it's too late. And Arcos dodges at the last second and says, Whoa! Close call. Oh my. I guess playtime is over. I'm not done yet. I'll kill him right here and now. And as she takes the blade to reach for his throat, it shatters against him. It didn't pierce. And the water hits Angvil and knocks him all the way through the forest. I call it blood armor. I harden the blood beneath my skin and envelop my entire body in a protective shield. But I gotta say, I underestimated you. Yeah, that's actually like what? That's blood bending to the max. That's cracked. It's literally
Look at
sand armor
this.
from uh uh. But I gotta say, I underestimated you. Freakishly tough, aren't you? And as Angvil looks up, she sees Julian, TT, and Diana running away. And as they look back, they see Angvil. Well, well, look who's here. Were they destined to face each other here? Oh, Marcos and Julian finally meet.
Bro, this is insane.
This is crazy. Chapter 21, A Wave Goodbye. The stage is set for their destiny to unfold. Um, we see Arcos standing behind Angvil. Didi, take care of Diana! And Julian rushes the fuck off. That kid's part of your family, right? He'll come at me for real if I kill you, won't he? And he starts welling up water in the palm of his hands. And Angvil looks on in horror.
Who's got Rasengan?
Dude, yeah.
He's got
Uzumaki?
the water release Rasengan.
Dude, hold on. Did this guy read part 7? That looks like it's spinning. He got
Oh my god.
perfect rotation. Angvil looks on and thinks, words can't describe the happiness I felt this past year. We'd wake up in the morning and then gather around the dining table. And after that,
The sandwich.
we'd walk to the village together. When we'd return in the evening, we'd welcome each other home. And we'd end the day by walking along the shore. And then we'd go to sleep. I love this panel so much. This is a beautiful double page spread. That simple and peaceful life was more than enough. And Angvil smiles. The 4 of us should travel the world together. Let's find a place no one knows and live a quiet life there. We'll build another house on the shore. The 4 of us together. And as Julian runs towards Arcos, smiling onward, Titi gasping. There are still many more happy days ahead, I'm sure of it. Even if I'm gone, everything will be okay if you 3 are there together. When you wave to someone, you're wishing them a safe trip. We're family. So you should wave too. And Angva looks up and smiles with tears in their eyes. Wait.
Oh. Fuck, dude.
And they get a fucking hole blown through. And Julian makes it there just a little too late. And he starts huffing and puffing. He's why? Why? No, no! And he starts screaming, looking at Angvil dead on the ground. And Arco screams in pleasure. Come on! Come at me with all you've got! And Julian is furious. The mark takes over his arms, his face, and in a fucking beautiful display of rage, his fury fuels his power. Damn. Damn. Damn, I'm pissed. I'm pissed.
Like I said, I kind of knew it was gonna happen, but like I'm really glad with the way that like the framing of that, like emotionally, that shit hit.
It was really
That
good.
was insane.
Oh, getting to see like them live out the whole year together, getting to see their routine, the way that
When this person wants you to like the way that they just draw like these happy, just like whimsical, like kind of wistful images of like Julian and TT and Diana, it's like it's actually insane.
yeah, I I they are literally the only character that I started to feel safe about because of how many times they've come close to death before and how many times Julian's been able to save them at the nick of time. And I really, really fucking love how hurt I am. I didn't cry, but I felt it at the moment. Dog, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, the black smoke of his fury rises. We see Arcos call out, "Come on!" The time has come for him to unleash his full powers. There's no holding back. Julian versus Arcos. Come at me with all you've got! Also, best character to get the fucking Raditz voice. My god. You are such a little shit. I hate you. Oh, I hate you. Oh my god. I hate you. I hate you so much. Julius reaches. Is it Julius or Julian? Julian. Julian. Fucking.
Julian,
I'm calling him the wrong name. Can't believe I forgot it.
you're so re-zero pilled. Shut the fuck up.
I like how you. Like midway through like saying it. Mm. Julius. Stop. Daddy, chill. Like, what the hell does that even mean? Julian fucking goes to speed blitz Arcos, but Arcos is able to block it with just the water. But it seems like this is the first time Julian has actually had someone almost start to penetrate through the shield. And he says, "What? Well, well." And he actually does break through it and it makes contact with this little son of a bitch. Fuck you, Arcos. And he gets fucking pelted back through the field and starts sliding on some water. And he's coughing up blood. He goes, "He broke through both my water shield and blood armor and wounded me. Ha ha. Now we're talking! You are marvelous! Oh, yeah. I have complete control over my blood. There's no need to worry about bleeding. Even my ruptured organs are already healed because I've covered them with a membrane of blood. Now it's my turn. Well, how do you like this?" And Julian rushes on through the onslaught of fucking water spears going on and hitting him. "Ha ha! Just what is he made of? This kid's so tough. He's not even trying to dodge." the fuck? Who the fuck be texting me? Weirdos. Arcos goes to fucking hit Julian with a Rasengan, but he turns it into a water spear and brings it right down on Julian and cuts his arm clean off. Blows that shit smooth off. If regular water bolts aren't lethal, then I'll crank up the density and power. Ah! Are you stupid? You attacked me without even thinking! But he doesn't realize what he's done is he's just armed Julian. And Julian takes his arm in his hand. He said, "What?"
That's
and Julian fucking
insane.
beats him with his own severed arm through a fucking
It's great.
dog. He literally like
Can you imagine?
dog. This is so Resident Evil pilled. Like Resident Evil 7 when you lose your hand and you throw it at the enemy. This is crazy. He hits him through the fucking forest, through a multitude of trees, takes his own arm, and then throws it away. Good! Show me more! Nothing beats unleashing your full potential! You get it, right? And Julian doesn't even respond, and TT makes their way slowly to Angville and looking on in horror as they're dead. Arcos forms another Uzumaki in his hand and goes to slice at Julian and actually slices his hand off. Another arm gone! But he just fucking like turns into Gon from Hunter x Hunter and hits him with his stump. Oh my god. You crazy wretch! Nothing compares to the pain of losing Angville. Dude,
this is a crazy, like, the lighting on this is
who wins, Julian or
it's
Gorilla?
diabolical.
Julian.
Oh my god. That is such a stupid fucking meme.
100 man versus one gorilla took too seriously. Because it is 100 men. That's funny. That's actually funny. I think Julian solos the gorilla. The meme has become a manga. This guy literally was like, yeah, what could 100 guys do? Even after all that, he doesn't so much as flinch. Chapter 23, 99. Oh, is this like Mob Psycho? We gotta start counting now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Crazy, that's the lyrics. Like, that's actually the lyrics.
Yeah. I come on him and pump it up. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Telepathy. 21, 20. Something. I'm not counting. We're not doing this. You've got some nerve underestimating me. Do you seriously think you and I are equals in this fight? Not a chance! But Julian just marches onward and goes to fucking punch him with his stump again and is stopped. What? What? Did I tell you you can't move your body? You see, humans are made of water. Any liquid in my line of sight is under my control. And then he starts wailing down on Julian. If I wanted to, I could have killed you the moment I saw you. I'm on a whole different level. You're weak. Cower and beg for your life. Weaklings like you all live to only entertain me. And oh my god, Julian's missing his jaw. That is a raw image. My
Oh.
goodness. He's missing a tooth, dude. Jesus Christ. It literally sends a shiver down Arcos' spine. How can you still look at me like that? Have you lost it? Forget it. How disappointing. Drop dead. And then he splurts.
Oh.
Dude, he's literally like just gushing blood. Now I just have to kill the baby and my job's done. Well, I guess it was slightly entertaining. And Julian's just there dying. The fire's crackling. Are you tired, lad? It's you. You're gonna give up? It's okay to sit down and rest. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to stand back up and start walking again. It might be harsh, but you can't afford to lose your life. Don't accept no injustice. You just have to keep fighting back. Sorry about this, youngin'. You shouldn't have to carry such a heavy burden. No, it's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. I decided to go down this path. Splish, sploosh, sploosh, splish. I'm the first of the 100. It's the way of the world for the old folks to part first. What are you? Don't you worry. Only my life will return to the sea. My power will stay with you. Wait, before you go, tell me your name. My name's Hillers. Don't you forget it. Be victorious, Julian. Slurch. My biggest trump card is... Huh? And Julian's fist reaches through Arcos. Of course. The lives of 100 people. And from the black smoke, Julian is made anew. And he's fisting him. Yeah.
Okay.
Hillers is goated. Man. You piece of filth! And as he goes to slice at Julian, Julian decapitates him without wasting a moment. His power shatters any injustice that stands in the way of happiness. That's crazy. Surpassing the realm of death, the fight continues. Arcos's head rolls over and his body thuds to the ground. Noticeably, I can see that the blood is connected from his head to his body, so I don't think he's dead. At the cost of one of 100 invaluable souls, he lives on. Yeah, so I think Arcos is definitely like preserving himself and like keeping his body attached, kind of like how we see the Holy Knights now in One Piece almost, but like they can be fully detached. But like I think no, it's like Tsunade in Naruto when she gets like bisected, but like she's able to use Katsuya to like hold like both those pieces together. I think that's what Arcos is doing with his head right now. There's no way he's dead. But I need to return to Diana and Titi. And then Angvo. And water starts spurting up and it pierces Julian's hands. And the body starts walking forward. Now you've done it, you bastard. Oh, yeah. And the blood in the head is literally like connecting to the head. Oh my god. I literally. Oh. I'm so smart sometimes.
That's foul.
It's crazy.
It's upside down.
So no head.
Chill.
I stopped the bleeding and sealed all the injuries. By forcing my heart to beat, I can circulate my blood to my brain, but I can't repair my severed cervical spine or nerves with blood. If I think of my body as a singular sack of fluid, I can control it and move it at will. Okay, this is crazy.
I mean, it makes sense.
So, like, he's not even moving his body. He's just moving the liquid inside his body. Like,
yeah, and the reason why the head is still alive is because he made a pathway through the blood to continue to circulate blood into his brain. Even though his body is technically dead, he's still able to animate it and keep himself sentient.
Yep, he's forcing his heart.
Power. That's insane.
Yep, he's forcing his heart to beat. That's crazy. So he should be a couch potato. Like, his spine is severed. But, like, he's like, nah, I'm just built different. Oh. Should have crushed my head.
Seen Bravest Warriors?
And Doug.
I'm sorry.
He literally just said the Sadaru Gojo line, though.
No, but I'm so sorry. There's a really funny moment in Bravest Warriors where there's like a psychic horse. He's like a telepathic horse, and he could just like float because he's like telekinetic or whatever. And he like loses his abilities. And he has to relearn how to walk. And he's like, oh, I'm moving my leg with my mind.
Yeah.
It's the stupidest shit. That's like all I'm thinking right now is because they're just like moving their body with their powers. But it's like, that's like kind of the same thing as just how a brain normally works. It's so funny.
No, yeah. That's funny.
It's so stupid.
Arcos literally proves he's a Gojo fan though, and says, "Should have crushed my head, kid." That said, both of them think, "How on earth is he still alive?" I know I killed him, but he somehow resurrected. Is he immortal? Even his wounds from earlier healed. If he regenerates each time he dies, it's too risky to kill him. I'll sever all of his limbs and render him powerless. Then I'll use my abilities to stop the bleeding. Give me 1 second. I gotta go feed the doggo real quick. There's no one else.
You're all good, bro. That's crazy. We're making pretty good progress, though. Almost 2 hours in. We're like 15 chapters deep into this session.
Yeah.
Feels like it's been more than that.
Gojo could never pull this off after 2:30. Yeah, no shit, he's dead. Sing.
I was waiting.
God.
I didn't acknowledge it. I was just waiting.
Arcos is better than that, but how dare you? Because he came back? Crazy. Gojo came back too. He just had someone else playing the controller. I like Gojo too. I hate to admit it, but this kid's dangerous. I'll use all I've got, even my trump card. He's got Trump phone?
We're going to China.
No more playing around. Whoosh. Any liquid in my line of sight is under my control. I'll block his line of sight. What a smart motherfucker. Oh my god. Smoke screens are simple, but troublesome. Now what should I do? And then it starts raining. And this guy's literally like Gojo. The rain can't touch him. That's so fucking sick. Oh my god. Ah! This is bad. Ah ha ha! Do you see? Even the heavens are on my side! And he freezes all of the water around him. Dog.
This
and then
looks
he's
so fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just look at this art? Oh my god.
It's almost like you could
This
count
is
each water droplet. This is insane.
Yeah. That is an immaculate like piece of art. This is insane. This looks so good.
Small critique. I don't like the mouth. But
Yeah,
when you look
I
at
didn't
everything
even
else,
look at that.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even look at that. I'm gonna be so real.
Hey man, I've been reading manga a long time. I like to look at the whole page. But yeah, this is actually like really fucking mind-boggling. To also do it on a black background is fucking such an interesting choice.
But like looking at some of them still have like their oblong shape in like portraying motion, like this one on the top right, like by the hair, right? But then like the ones that have like hit the armor like freshly are like reforming a bit almost. Like this looks so crazy.
Yeah. He shoots all of those bullets into the forest. And it doesn't matter. It all pierces through the smoke. Where do you think you're going? I've got you now, fool! The sea is my turf. No one can beat me in my domain. But it's not. Because if you made a deal with the water god, the sea is his domain. You'll lose. The ocean always chooses Julian, right? Why are you looking at me like that? How dare you pity me? Who will the ocean favor? Oh, damn. This is kind of crazy. What is this future?
This bitch.
It cannot be. Listen, stop. I demand you take me to the eastern coast. Stay put. Are you not worried for those children? We must hurry. Elstree has witnessed a terrifying end. I control all bodies of water within my sight. The ocean offers both salvation and subjugation. I command all the seas to the horizon and the beyond. The entire ocean bends to my will. This is my secret weapon and my ultimate trump card. You're at my mercy now. You must realize that you're doomed. How are you so composed? Splash. I'm scared to turn the page. I'm actually scared. The chapter opens up. Lord of the Sea, chapter 25. With both of them diving after each other underneath the water. It looks like Arcos forms a fucking like air water shield around him. And Julian explains it. He's using seawater to create a thin layer of air around his body. Yeah, because because Arcos is literally just busted. He creates literal fucking underwater tornadoes to fight Julian. These currents are strong enough to raise the terrain. I'll be taking your arms and legs. And he fucking like Saitama punches underneath the water with these huge fucking currents. And like rips the rock and everything in front of him asunder. He has this little shit-eating grin. And Julian just like, you thought you were luring me into a trap, didn't you? Ah! I already know you can control water. Do you really think I wouldn't consider the sea? You even looked towards the ocean in the middle of our fight. It was obvious. He's unscathed. No, wait. How is he speaking underwater? Why doesn't he drown? He doesn't even seem to be breathing. I've got a better grasp on this than before. He flexes his hands, and then he glares at Arcos. And in a beautiful double page spread, Arcos goes to put his hands up to defend, but it's too late, and Julian knocks him through 3 separate fucking pillars, and he's still flying. Nah! He's stronger than when we fought on ground! Even the impact is stronger! And while he's flying through the air, Julian meets him again and fucking hits him to send his fucking momentum even further. Dude, this is like when Superman fought Darkseid, and he's like, I don't have to hold back. And he punches him, and then he fucking punches him again to fucking fly up to catch to him. This is crazy. Oh my god! Arcos gives a giant fucking whirlwind torrent of a current, and he says, take this! And none of it even touches Julian. It's not even touching him. I'm not happy about it, but it seems you and I have the same ace up our sleeve. This is all wrong! Something strange is happening here. I need to leave the ocean and return to land. It has been some time. We meet again, my son. Oh,
This
love.
looks crazy.
I don't.
This looks insane.
Oh,
Fuck.
I'm scared. Mom, come pick me up.
Oh my god, dude.
I don't like all the eyeballs, man. What the fuck were they thinking? This is really cool, but also it's shitty. This is the worst hear me out you have ever had. Get that off of my fucking screen. You madman. There's no way. Y'all don't have the fish. Brother, this lady has more than enough vision for both of us.
He must be talking about you. Couldn't be me.
God, this is scary. I don't like this. Vexus is seeing it? Question mark. Mother, hurry, over here. What is it, Arcos? As a child, I loved to put on plays for my mother. The actors were all captured enemy soldiers.
Ugh.
That's crazy. Now, spit it out.
Oh.
Where is your leader? Please, stop this. I'm begging you, don't desecrate my corpses of my friends. Ah! Have mercy, please. Just kill me already. Ah, look, Mother. Isn't he funny? My. You sure do like that suffocation game. Are you not going to put a stop to this, my lady? Oh, what seems to be the problem? Darling, come here. Yes, Mother. Listen well. You can do whatever you want. Nothing is beyond your grasp. Because you are the child of God. You are the Supreme Lord's most precious son. And then stars appears in his eyes. And then we get brought back to the murky depths. Glub, glub, glub. For the first time, Arcos faces a being beyond his control. Dog, I hate to say it, you're fucked. Mother and son. Arcos looks on. And Julian responds. What are you doing here? Is it strange to think I would come meet my beloved son? I'm no son of yours. How could you speak such cold words? Ah, perhaps that's form is the problem. And it starts morphing. Is this more to your liking? I hate you
That's
so much! You're
crazy.
such a stupid bitch! Fucking. Ooh!
This is insane. But hear me out.
You're fucked. Not hear me out anymore. Oh man.
Why is the art so crazy on this panel? I'm not just talking about the obvious portions. Like it all looks cool.
Uh-oh. I think my internet's going down. Still says streams up for me.
Yeah, I mean, you still sound fine.
Yeah, but it always comes through Discord good. But
I mean, it's still good on Twitch too.
Oh, am I? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Sick. Why isn't it loading then? Alright, well, we'll finish this chapter out. As the mother looks on with the face of the deceased, Julian looks and he says, "Don't you dare mess with me." It seems I'm in the mark. What in the world is that thing? Just who are these people? What's going on? No, none of that matters right now. I need to get back to land. Shing! You boy. How long do you plan on polluting me and my waters with your presence? And it starts suffocating Arcos. I've lost control over the water. How? Hey, he's mine. Don't touch him. I can't breathe. I've got to reach the surface. I need air. And Julian grabs him by his ankle. Damn brat, let go, you little, get off me. He can't be. He's dragging me to the depths. Don't make me laugh. Who does he think he is? We're in the water. There's no way. Drowning of all things. What a joke. You feel. Let go! Let go! Let go of me, damn you! I always get my way! You're telling me this worthless piece of trash will get the best of me? It hurts! Air! Please, just let me breathe! Help! So, are you still having fun? And as man sows, so shall he reap. And that's where the chapter ends.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, and I'm offline. That's crazy.
I can still see you on Twitch.
Is it just... None of my web browsers are working. Nothing's loading on any of them. But
That's yeah, like your Discord's fine and your Twitch stream is fine.
yeah, and it says I have internet. I don't know. Normally my internet goes out like after these.
It's just not loading, or it's giving
Yeah,
like
nothing's
a
loading.
bad gateway, or what?
DNS problem. This site cannot be reached. might be temporarily down or moved to a new address. IP address cannot be found. DNS address cannot be found. Yeah. So it looks like I think this is
Did you try it
where
on like a different browser also?
I have tried it on Chrome now too. Nothing's working. I think this is where I'll have to end stream so I can reset my internet. We got through a good chunk of
Well,
chapters
we got
today,
pretty
though.
far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
For
I
sure,
think
for sure.
it's a good point to end it. How
It's an
did you feel?
interesting one, that's for sure. Dude, this art is insane. This art is crazy. Um, all of the Angvel stuff was great. Like I've been really really enjoying this. This character is a fucking asshole. So if this is the last we see from him, this is really interesting. I think I didn't expect to see the big Cthulhu again anytime soon. So this was really crazy. And I'm curious how he got his powers if this person was unfamiliar with like them as like someone who they had a contract with. Like it was like the first time they were acknowledging them. So I mean, we obviously heard that he had inherited his powers from the king or something, or the supreme ruler or whatever. But like I still like, because they're so similar, I just like I'm wondering, are there is there something more to that I should be looking into? Like are there multiple of these like water beings, or is there some other way to like bestow this type of power? You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I've always been under the premise that there are multiple gods. There's got to be like multiple of these like Cthulhu, chthonic beings that they're making deals with. Um, I,
Hell
I,
yeah, Shady.
but I,
This
I'm
is it only gets better.
yeah. It is interesting that the water god also didn't recognize, or I guess the sea god. I'll refer to them now because like Arcos had complete mastery of water, but he didn't know anything about the sea god or whatever it is, and the sea god had no notice of like what Arcos was. It was just like, how long are you gonna keep polluting my waters? Like, it's all interesting stuff. I'm excited to get into more of it. But this is a W stream, W sash. I love reading manga with you. And if y'all like hanging out and reading more manga with us, make sure you tune in next Thursday where we're gonna dive back into this and find out
Hell
more
yeah.
of the
We'll be
mysteries
caught
that
up in no time.
absolutely. We'll find out more of the mysteries that Julian has. We'll cry more about Angville together. Um, we'll have more silly baby voices, so tune in and keep that notification bell clicked. Have a wonderful day, y'all, and peace.
Peace.